Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. Now this week's episode is going to be a bit different and a little bit short because I'm actually in the process of moving as we speak. I stopped to go ahead and do this Photo Finds for you, but I didn't get to go out to the parks this week to take any pictures, so I decided to show you my Wild Africa Trek experience that I did back in February. So that was before I actually started doing Photo Finds. So let's take a quick look at some of those pictures I got that day. And I apologize about the quality of the audio in this week's episode because the microphone that I usually use has already been packed up and put into the new apartment, which is 20 minutes away. So unfortunately, I'm actually just using the microphone that's built into the computer, but I hope it works okay. Now, if you're a fan of the Kilimanjaro Safaris attraction at Animal Kingdom, then this is something you have to do. The Wild Africa Trek is like Kilimanjaro Safaris, but a lot more detailed oriented on the animals, the habitats, and of course, it's kind of like a VIP tour of all those areas that they live in, and it's with a small group, and you're on foot, and you're also in a truck, which is a lot smaller than the ones that you'll see on the Kilimanjaro Safaris attraction itself. Now, one of my favorite things about this experience is the lunch. The food itself is amazing, and there's a good variety of different things that you usually don't get to try when you go out to a restaurant. So it's a really cool menu. Also, you do have a great view of the entire savannah, so you can see multiple types of animals, and you get to watch the safari trucks going through the entire area, and you can see how many they really have out there at one time, which is really cool. But the food, the lunch is just, it's unreal. And this is a shot right here of the savannah from where we were eating our lunch. So you can see it's so big, it's beautiful, and I really enjoy watching the safari trucks go through there and being able to see all those animals in one place. And here are some good shots of some of the animals that we got to see. Now, on Kilimanjaro Safaris, the safari truck does stop here and there, but it's usually just continuously moving. Now, on the Wild Africa Trek, though, you are with a small group, and that tour guide will stop, and you can sit there for 5 to 10 minutes taking pictures and just watching these animals. So you do really get a lot more up close with the animals and spend more time with them and observing them, and it makes for some great photos, as you can see here. One of my favorite animals is the elephant, and these were actually 2 baby elephants here that were really active that day and playing around, and it was just really fun to watch. And again, we got to sit there and really observe them for a good amount of time. Now, if you have a fear of alligators or crocodiles, then I don't recommend the Wild Africa Trek because you really get to spend a good amount of time with these guys, and there are a lot of them. Now, something that's really cool is that you get to walk over a bridge and actually walk over them, so you are dangling above them, and it's completely safe though. It's just made to look like it's not safe in true Disney fashion, but it is really great to spend time with them and walk over that bridge. And you do have photographers, your tour guides do take like cameras, such as PhotoPass cameras, and take lots of photos of you that are included with the Wild Africa Treks. So you don't have to pay for those photos, and they take a lot of them. So you get to take those home with you and digitally download them. But it makes for some great photos. Now, when you go on Wild Africa Trek, you are given a vest that you wear throughout the entire day, and that is going to have your name tag on it. It is going to have a bottle of water, which is cool because you get to take that home, and then you have a earpiece that you wear. Now, that earpiece is connected to your 2 tour guides, and they will go ahead and have mics on so they can talk about everything that you're seeing. Even if you're in the back of the group, you can still hear them, and it's very helpful. But it's pretty cool. You get to wear that the whole time. You have to be okay with that. Some people don't really like wearing the vest. And you also have a harness, that way when you walk across like the bridge and area, you are harnessed in. That way it's also even more safe. Well, that does it for this edition of Photo Finds. Again, I'm so sorry it's not a very long episode and I didn't get to do anything current, but I think this is pretty cool. I'm glad I got to finally share my Wild Africa Trek experience because I loved it very much. But I will be back next week with my regular microphone and with pictures of things going on today in the parks. And I hope all of you had a wonderful and safe new year. Happy 2016. Until next time, make sure to subscribe to Orlando Attractions Magazine and get out, have fun, and enjoy the parks.